Hey, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I got this mower dropped off to me. They said it doesn't run, and you can tell. I got it in a bag of parts, and looking at the filter, we're going to go through it step by step and see what is the deal with it. But we're going to go and just take our time, but they said it doesn't run, so let me check the oil first. I don't know when the last time maintenance was ever done on it, and looking at the oil, that does not look good. I don't like black oil like that. But first, before we do any service on it, let's see if we can get it to go. The one thing is I don't know what kind of fuel they've been running. I don't know. I can't tell how much fuel is in the tank. But the oil is dirty. I don't know how old it is, but I'm thinking by the looks of it, it's fairly new. So we're gonna take care of it and see what it is. Okay. First, let's a whole bunch of whatever you want to call it. That's the clutch, blade control, clutch. Okay. So let's see if we can get it going. That does not sound good at all. Okay. I'm gonna pull the plug on it before I do anything. Let's take a look at the plug. Okay. Alright, moved you over to the front. Pull the cap off and let's see if I got the right socket. Sometimes it's hit or miss, but hey, I got the right socket. And let's take a look at that plug and see what's going on with it. That's pretty good right there. Let's take a look at that plug and see. Not too bad. I mean, that's not a bad looking plug. Alright, let's keep going with it and see what I got here, okay? Because the plug doesn't look too bad. So, let's see why it's not going. Well, I checked the fuel tank with a light, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's bone dry. I know that the valve is on, which means that it's either flooded the cylinder out, or I'm going to take the bowl off and see how dirty that is now. We'll go from there. Okay, so let's check the end. Let's check that bowl to see how dirty it is, what kind of particles it might be in there, and all that other stuff. Okay. Alright, so I found the bowl in the bag. So they tried taking it off clean, but you can tell that's from ethanol fuel. There's some rust, corrosion. So what we're going to have to do is I'm going to take the carb off and I'm going to go through it. And we're going to clean that before we go anywhere. We're just going to take care of that. And I'll be back when I'm done with it. I'm taking the carb off, and you just can see the amount of corrosion that's just coming out from the bottom of that. So chances are one of the ports or one of the passages inside that carb is occluded. Hopefully we can clean it out and get it going again. Alright guys, I got the carb back together. There was two problems. One, this was actually stuck open, so now it works really well, this butterfly here, the fly. And then the other thing was that the main jet was occluded. I mean, it was like solid. So I reamed it out, I took the emulsion tube out, and that was kind of hard, but you know, it was good. I was able to clean it. That wasn't dirty. All of the passages I've cleaned, and I sprayed it down really well. So I'm going to get it reassembled and see what we can do. Okay, let's see what happens. Alright guys, I added a little bit of fuel. I put the car back on. Let's just give it a little fire and see what happens. Okay, I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but let's give it a shot. Choke. Alright, and then let's see. Alright, it's hunting a little bit, so we still got to do some cleaning. So let's see what's going on. I don't know if it's back together properly. There's probably an air leak somewhere, you know, from the way I put it together. So let's give it a shot, okay? So when it starts really well, but it hunts. But when I engage everything, then it smooths out. So chances are there's still something a little bit maybe with the carburetor, but also with that auto choke. This thing has this auto choking feature with that wax valve inside the engine. So I guess the next step is either the owner is going to want to replace everything, or kind of just like live with what it is right now, because it currently runs. It wasn't running before, but it, with a little cleaning, that's actually running now. So got to give them the option and see which way they go. But otherwise, that's it for today. I'll replace the oil. I'll replace and put a new air filter on this thing, and then and obviously put in some non-ethanol fuel. I put in some carburetor gum cleaner and other thing mixed into it, so hopefully it cleans out the rest of whatever it might be in there. But otherwise, I have to present that to the owner and see what they want to do with that. Okay, so thank you again for watching another video, and thank you for subscribing, and have a wonderful day. Take care now.